I did a thing. Hello! My name is Lyra Haley, and I love to talk about books, specifically romance books, where audiobooks are my jam. And today I have a massive haul for you guys, a massive historical romance haul for you guys. Very unintentional. We are staying in my grandparents' town, and this town has a lovely, lovely used bookstore that I adore so much. Every time I go, I get at least 10 books, and this time it was a little bit different. And then I also went 2 days in a row. So, a lot of these books I got for 25 cents, some of them 50 cents, and some of them half off the retail price on the book. Let's try to rapidly fire through all of these books. These are also not going to be in order since I did go 2 days in a row, so I didn't put them in order. But let's start off with the two non-historical romance books that I got. Southern Storms by Brittany Cherry. This is book one in the Compass series. The Temporary Wife by Katarina Mora. I have seen this book all over BookTok, so I needed that. The first trip, the owner happened to be there, and at this used bookstore, they have a bargain section where it's buy 5 books and get 5 free, and the books are $1, which essentially makes the books 50 cents each if you get 10 of them. However, when the owner was there and she said, I will give you a better deal, I will give you 20 for $5. And I said, okay, don't mind if I do. I ended up going back the next day because my grandma wanted to go. These two I did not haul for myself. This first one is A Sword of Sorrows by George R.R. Martin. And I don't know if this is the original cover, but I've just never seen this cover. And my cousin's boyfriend collects these. I don't know actually if he collects them, but I had a set that I gifted to him because he wanted it. So I figured I would send this to them. These are also not for myself. These are gifts. They're like the old Disney books, and I didn't get all of them that they had there. Some of these I am going to keep, like Sleeping Beauty was my favorite movie as a child, but I did get this one for my cousin because she was obsessed with 101 Dalmatians growing up. And they also had this one, which I'm also going to give to her. And I think these are so special and she's going to love them so much. My stepmom loves Peter Pan, so this one's going to be for her. My mom loves Mickey Mouse. She will get The Sorcerer's Apprentice. I loved this movie also growing up. The Rescuers is so good. And The Jungle Book. And these were all only 25 cents each. Deadly Embrace by Jackie Collins. This was my grandma's book. Now, I had actually 9 books, and so in order to get the 10th one, I just went ahead and grabbed this. I was really happy to go back to the bookstore the next day because there were some books that I ended up passing on that I did want. So I went back and I got them. Then came you. This doesn't have a step back because Youre Mine. This also doesn't have a step back, but you can see on that corner edge there, that's probably what it would have been. And it's so beautiful. Somewhere I'll Find You, also by Lisa Kleypas. And again, a little sneak peek at the spine there. Some Johanna Lindsey, Heart of a Warrior. This one has a step back. Look at that red hair. Wow. The Magic of You with the step back. This one has some really bad foxing on it, but I have seen that foxing is okay, so we're gonna think that it's okay and we'll be okay. Highland Velvet by Jude Devereaux. I read this and I have the other edition, but there's just something about these covers that just do it for me. Also, my copy of Highland Velvet got messed up because it got caught underneath the slide. Yeah, like this is what it looks like. It's so obviously damaged. So I got a replacement. Highlander Ever After by Jennifer Ashley. Viking Warrior by Connie Mason. The Book of Scandal by Julia London with a step back. This book sounds so good. 2 books by Christina Daw that reminded me of the Bridgerton series. So we have In My Wildest Dreams, Lost in Your Arms. Mistress by Anna Quick. The Duchess by Jude Devereaux. Only Mine by Elizabeth Lowell. The Brazen Bride by Stephanie Lawrence. To Bed of Beauty by Nicole Jordan. Justin's Bride by Susan Mallory. Care and Taming of a Rogue by Suzanne Egna with a step back. Heart of Courage by Kat Martin with a step back. Silk and Steel by Kat Martin with a step back. Nothing But Velvet by Kat Martin. someone to watch over me. And this one has a step back. Gorgeous. Where Dreams Begin, also with a step back. I got 3 Johanna Lindsay, Prisoner of My Desire with the step back, The Air with the step back. I already own this, but not with the step back, so I will unhaul that and keep this one. A Loving Scoundrel with a step back, and those are all of the books that I paid for like full price with, that were not in the bargain section. Moving on to the bargain books, I got To Desire a Devil by Elizabeth Hoyt with a step back. These two by Christina Dodd. These reminded me of Bridgerton for some reason. Rules of Engagement, and then this is the step back. I think it's really cool. Rules of Attraction. I think these are books 3 and 4 in a series. A Scot Is Not Enough by Gianna Conkle. The Tiger Prince by Iris Johnson with a step back. Hunting for a Highlander. This does not have a step back. It's like one of these ones. I own a few in this series, but I don't remember which ones they are. A Dangerous Man by Rosemary Rogers with a step back. One Night with You by Sophie Jordan, no step back. Dark Champion by Jo Beverly, no step back. When We Meet Again by Victoria Alexander with a step back. A Belated Bride by Karen Hawkins. Trapped in Scandal by Jane Feather. The Spitfire by Bertrice Small. To Love Again by Bertrice Small. Darling Jasmine by Bertrice Small. When a Marquess Chooses a Bride by Ella Quinn. The Art of Sinning by Sabrina Jeffries. Temptation and Surrender by Stephanie Lawrence with a step back. For the Roses by Julie Garwood. Pleasure for Pleasure by Eloisa James with a step back. And the last book I got is Wild as Love by Eloisa James with a step back. Let's take a moment for the gorgeous step backs I was able to find. And those were all of the books that I hauled. A very, very large amount. However, I am back visiting family since we live in our fifth wheel temporarily. My books are split between my grandparents and my parents' house, and it looks like I'm going to be leaving some more books with them. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Have you guys read any of these books? Let me know which one was your favorite, and I will see you guys next time. Bye for now.